Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? Okay, so today we are going live with Kerry. Okay, so Kerry here, just so you guys know, she does real estate. She's a grandma. She got 2 kids, and she's got a great CBD testimony. So I wanted to bring her on today so that way she could share her story because I saw her video the other day she made about it, and she was fire on cam, and I'm like, man, I need to get that girl on camera.
Awesome.
So anyway, so welcome, Kerry. Thanks for joining the show today. And so give us a little story. So where were you before CBD?
Well, first I want to say, hey, thanks for having me out here. I'm super excited about being on here and sharing my story and telling you guys what CBD has done for me in my life. So where I was when I was introduced to CBD, so let's just kind of go back. Let's go back about 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. I was having some major issues with my son at home, and I was working all the time. I was really busy in real estate. I've been in the REO market, and I just was busy, slammed all the time. And so I really wasn't taking care of myself. And even though I thought I was working out, that was enough. Was just I wasn't feeling good. I was on meds because I wasn't able to take care of myself because I was working so much. So that caused a lot of stress in my life. I had major anxiety. I was always negotiating contracts and then trying to manage everything at home. I just had a ton of anxiety. I felt bad. I was drinking alcohol all the time just to numb some of the feelings that I had going on at home. And so I was just trying everything. And a matter of fact, I even have some old meds that I have with me that I was on medication. You can see there's like 4 bottles here of different anxiety pills. And what I would do is I would just go to the doctors and tell them what was going on with me. They'd write me up a prescription, and I'd go down and I'd pay the money and I'd fill it. I didn't have insurance at the time because I was a realtor, and we don't usually get the benefits of having insurance. So I was paying for this stuff. So later on, 2 years later, just felt like that. Was just really sick and tired of being sick and tired. And like I said, I was training and I was still getting a workout in, and I was complaining to my other trainer at that time, and I was just telling her how I was feeling and stuff. And she says, you know what, Kerry, you really should try some CBD. And I was like, CBD? I've heard of it, but I knew nothing about CBD whatsoever. Nothing at all.
Did you think it was weed? Because I did.
I totally thought it was weed. And I don't smoke pot. I don't want to be high. I don't want to act high, and I don't want to look high. Mm-hmm. So I said, I trusted her because she was my personal trainer. Mm-hmm. And so I said, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try a bottle, And so I purchased a bottle and literally got home that evening. And I'm not going to lie to you that I read the dosage on it, and I wanted to be really sure about what I was taking and putting in my body. And I took the correct dosage at that time. So it was a bottle like this of the CBD, and I put a half of the dropper underneath my tongue, and I took it. And I'm not going to lie, I think that if you take the proper dosage and the CBD that you take is pure and good quality, I really believe that you can feel those effects. So where I'm going with that is
I feel mine instantly. Every time I take it. Every time I take it, I feel it instantly.
Yeah, and so I felt the benefit. And that night, so while I have anxiety, I wasn't sleeping at night either. I'm a thinker. If I've got stress going on or problems or anxious feelings or anything, it will keep me up all night long. And so I wasn't getting good night's sleep. So when I wasn't getting a good night's sleep, I wasn't productive. I couldn't focus on work. I had zero energy, and I was just a mess, a hot mess all the time. So with that being said, I got a good night's sleep that night. I literally slept 6 to almost 8 hours that night. And this is where I get passionate. Because I'm making my friend cry. Because literally when you don't have sleep, you can't focus, you can't be present, and you can't be there for your kids. And like I said, I was having some things with my son going on at that time. And so I was all over the place. So when I started taking this and I started feeling better, and it started with sleep, Then it started with me feeling calm, and it started with just getting myself in just a better, healthy state of mind. And so I was able, my kids started seeing it, and I just started making it part of my routine. And as I started taking it and making it part of my routine, I stopped taking my medication. And
Mm.
before I go into that, I actually went and saw my doctor, and I told him how I've been feeling. And every time prior to that, when I would go in and see my doctor, I was always a mess. I was always complaining about something. Well, this time, I didn't go in and complain about it. I was telling him about how great I've been feeling. And he
Mm.
said, "Well, hey, if it's working for you and that's what you want to do, and and you want to put that in your body, then I support you." And so ever since then, taking my CBD, I sleep at night. I'm calm. I'm so focused now that my kids don't miss a beat with me. They don't even they're rarely ever disrespectful because they know that I'm on them and I'm on point. And so it's just changed my life completely. I sleep at night. Like I said, I'm no longer on blood pressure pills. And I really need to emphasize on that. Blood pressure is something that if you don't take care of and you don't have your blood pressure low and on point, it can pretty much snap at any point. It's a silent killer. It truly is. And I would go to my doctor's office and my blood pressure would be so high, and I wouldn't even know from what. It was just the way I was living my life, that they would have to give me a pill while I was in the doctor's office to get me to calm down.
Mm.
Once I would calm down, then I was able to leave and drive.
Mm.
So, with that being said, that doesn't happen anymore. I'm very religious on my CBD. I'm going to take CBD. I
Mm.
love CBD. It's going to be part of the rest of my life.
Mhm.
Um, and this is what I take now. Is I actually started with the 500 milligram peppermint. I love the
750 is
peppermint flavor.
beast. Yeah, the 750 is beast. I took that one time for 1 month, and I'm like, man, this is too much for me.
The 750, I love the 750. It works for me.
No,
So
it's so strong. I was like, I don't need this much. I'm
I
going back to the 500.
right. So yeah, I take this peppermint flavor. It tastes really good,
Mhm.
and I just love it. I share it with everybody. I tell my friends about it. I have my trainer here with me right now. She kind of sat in and stuff, wanted to hear a little bit more about it,
Mhm.
and so what happened is during the transition of me moving in and taking CBD and how it makes me feel and how great I feel. Honestly, Damon, I can tell you that I've never felt better. I'm going to be 53 years old.
What?
Yeah, I'm a
Say what?
grandmother, and I got to have some
I
energy
thought you
for
were
that
like
grandbaby.
39.
What's
Say,
that? Thank
I
you.
thought you were 39.
It's
53?
awesome.
Damn.
So yeah, and you know what? I feel better today than I felt at 39.
Mm.
I feel I'm on top of everything. I write everything down. I know what's going on. My kids see it, and that's what's so great is that my kids see it.
Mm.
And when your kids see how well you're doing, they are doing so well. My youngest son just got accepted into the army. He just got sworn in, by the
Nice.
way. Yeah,
Nice.
and then my other son, the one that I had some issues with, now that I'm on point and I feel really good, he's doing amazing.
Mm.
And so life is just really good. And life is really good because how I feel and how I take care of myself.
Mm. That's
And this
awesome.
is a huge um, contribution. A
Contributor.
contribution is what I'm saying of what it's done in my life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me, so obviously now you're actually involved in the business now. So what made you want to do that?
All right, cool. So after I started taking it, everything's word of mouth, even real estate.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk to people, they always ask me, so who did you use for this or who did you use for that? And I like it because I like to share with people. I'm so about impacting people, and I like to think that I have a big heart, and I want to see. I've seen so many people, my own friends, suffer, and because it's worked so well for me and how I feel, I want to be able to contribute back, and I want to impact lives. And so when I noticed that I could get into this business with no overhead, and basically I have a team of people that will support me, and it literally cost me nothing to go into business, and I didn't have to carry any products. And all I had to do was tell people about this and expose it and just tell people what I do literally was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so being an entrepreneur and being able to help people in real estate, in CBD and other things that I'm involved in, this really hit home for me. And I'm passionate about it because it's such a pure CBD. I mean, CBD is everywhere right now. And if you're not buying the right CBD and educating yourself on the right product that has quality and that is pure, it could be a mess. And so I found what works for me, and I've been sharing this with everybody, and I just love it. And so being in the business, I just get to tell people about it. I get to make a few extra bucks. I mean, I'm not rich right now from it, but I definitely know that just being able to get the word out there, nobody knows unless we tell them. And what I like about it, guys, is that it doesn't get me high.
Yes, it's from hemp, not marijuana. They are not the same thing.
They're not. And so
I thought they were.
Exactly. And so I think people have a misconception of that. They think that if they take CBD, they're going to get high. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't, not at all. And it just makes you feel good and just in control of your life, and it helps with your skin. We've got so many different products. I mean, we've got the gummy bears, but mine are empty because I love them so much. You know, the CBD oil is my favorite. We've got the lotion. I've tried it all, the hair care line, and they just keep coming out with better products. And everything that I've tried, I absolutely fell in love with, and I share it.
Yeah, Jenna actually Jenna, one of our founders, just announced yesterday that she's about to release a new product, and it's supposed to be a game changer. I have no clue what it's going to be, but I'm really excited.
I'm excited.
I'm like I can't wait what they're about to drop next, because that's just another weapon in our tool belt to help people out. So,
and that's what I love about it, and that's why I like my Daily Choice, because we have such an array of products that really help people. And not to mention, since you mentioned the owners of the company, I mean, they're phenomenal. And what I love about them that separates them from other companies, multi-level marketing companies, is that they're very much involved. I mean, they do their trainings. The owner himself talks about how this business and how he started this business 3 years ago, and a lot of times you don't get that with other marketing companies, and so you guys are phenomenal. You guys are on here training us. You put a lot of time, effort, post, and I just couldn't have found a better passion, seriously.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, great. So that was pretty much that was Kerry's testimony. For those of you guys that may know people who are taking medications for either blood pressure or anxiety or anxiousness, we can't use the term anxiety, compliance issues, anxiousness, or have sleep issues. As you guys have seen, Kerry's a walking testimony that she got off her medications just by taking CBD. Literally, just
zero medications, zero.
Literally,
all I take is this right here: proper diet, workout, and that's all it is. And I have balance in my life, more balance than I've ever had.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So reach out to whoever brought you here, whoever shared this video, whoever tagged you here, because they're probably part of our team. If you follow Kerry, reach out to her. She can give you access to her website where you can actually get these products so you can get off your medications and you can feel better and improve your life. If you're following me, reach out to me. And then other than that, Kerry, I want to thank you for having you on. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your story. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up and close this out. So everybody have a great day. All right. I'll see you later, Kerry. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.